version, we have a lot of clients that are on 11.123, 11.122, even below that. 11.123 is still receiving error correction and bug fixes through March of 2018. So that's going to come back around when we talk about some things in a couple minutes. The current release out, 11.124, has Premier support through 2020. After 2020, you can purchase extended support that will take you out another year through 2021. So we talked about 11.2 being released in 2019. So, and if being on support, Premier support is important, and being on the latest release is important, you effectively have a little over a year to upgrade from 11.124 to 11.2. Now, Oracle is saying that support for 11.2 will go through 2030. That's a fairly long time. That isn't, haven't seen it in writing, but that's what's being stated at this point. And that 11.2 will just receive patch set updates as time moves on. So you'll see in 11.2.1, maybe 11.2.1.1, as time goes on, where we're doubting that we'll see any more major releases. So it's probably unlikely that we would see 11.3 or 12 going forward. The biggest change really with 11.2 is that it's going to be based on the Fusion middleware version 12.2. Again, no guarantee the cloud features will be available on premise going into that release. Okay, so diving into support a little bit more. If most of our clients, when they think of support, they go and they look at the Oracle Lifetime Support Policy. And this is a little snapshot from that support policy document. And you can see Financial Data Quality Management 11.1.2.x has Premier support through December of 2020 and extended support through December of 2021. Now, where there's a little bit of a, some clients have a little misunderstanding, they may assume that because they're on 11.123 or 11.122, that they have Premier support. Well, and when I say Premier support, we're really talking about bug fixes and error correction through 2020. And that actually isn't the case. It's actually up to the latest release. So what happens is, if you were to look a couple pages down on the support policy document, you'll see, again, a little asterisk, a little notation that says all of this is subject to, and go to the next slide, the Oracle support software error correction policy. So what that error correction policy essentially says is, well, in summary, really, paying for Premier support. When you're paying Premier support, you are implicitly agreeing that you will install the PSUs as they come out within a timely manner. So if you're running 11.122 and you have a problem, you discover something, some sort of bug, and you call support, the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to basically say, they'll see if there's any documented workarounds, but they'll also then recommend that you upgrade to the latest release, because that's the release that's getting the most attention from error fixes and error corrections and bug fixes. That makes sense, because your problem may have been fixed in a later release as opposed to just a quick little minor patch. Okay.